Feeling today? So as we all know, the other day Trump won his presidency. He's going to be the 47th president of the United States. A lot of people are disappointed about this and they feel like Kamala Harris would have been a much better fit for presidency. So what I wanted to do is come on this live and I want to actually do a reading to see if Kamala Harris would have been better for America or is Trump actually the better candidate. Now, before I begin this reading, I just want to put out this disclaimer, as I always do. These readings are done for entertainment purposes only. Everything I state in this video is just my interpretation of my tarot cards. Nothing I state in this video have been proven to be fact as of now. So now that I got that disclaimer out the way, I'm gonna shuffle these tarot cards and we're gonna see if Kamala Harris would have been a better fit for America. I see you guys watching. How you guys doing today? How's everybody feeling? Let's see if Kamala Harris would have just been the better candidate. All right, Spirit, can you tell me if Kamala Harris would have been a better fit for Trump than Trump for the 47th president of the United States? What would it have been like under Kamala Harris's presidency, Spirit? Talk to me, Spirit. Tell me what it would have been like under Kamala Harris's presidency. Somebody said, do my reading. What would it have been like under Kamala Harris's presidency? Yes, I'm a once I do this question, I also can come back on later and ask if Trump is going to sell us out to Russia. So I will be just stand clear. There'll be something coming out for that too. But in this on this reading, I specifically want to ask: Is Kamala Harris was Kamala Harris the better choice? Okay, so we're almost there. Let me just concentrate a little bit more. Spirit, could you please tell me what America would have been like under Kamala Harris's presidency? What would America have been like under Kamala Harris's presidency, Spirit? Can you please let me know? Tell me. What would America have been like under Kamala Harris's presidency? We almost there. I can feel it. We almost there. I feel the energy shifting. Come on, Spirit. Let me know. What would America be like if we were under Kamala Harris's presidency? What would we have been like under Kamala Harris, Spirit? Tell me. All right, we almost there. Let's see. But I feel like this thing is trying to get out. All right, one more. One more. All right. All right, that's it. One more, but we ready. We're ready. Okay. So I asked the cards, as you guys see, what will America be like under Kamala Harris's presidency? So I'm pulling some cards and stuff like that. I can see right now that we would have felt like we were under a dictatorship again. So then you have somebody who is, I mean, there would have been a lot of enthusiasm, but there would have been a lot of conflict still. Um, I don't think she would have been received by people well. Let me see. We would have felt isolated still. Let me see. So you got the devil reversed. You got the pull some cards, and then I can tell you guys for sure what's going on. Like I can see right now, Kamala Harris wouldn't have been too much of a better role model than Trump. And like I said in my reading about Trump last night, I'm not for Trump or against Trump. I'm not for Kamala Harris or against Kamala Harris. I am simply trying to figure out what my cards got to say about all of this. If you guys are liking this video so far, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. So I pulled some cards, and from looking over these cards, let me see. I see that there still would have been a lot of opposition. People think that Kamala Harris would have been the better option when honestly and truly Kamala Harris is not empathetic to the people's needs either. Like I see that there was a lot of scandals and secrets that would have not gotten out about Kamala Harris. Like she'd have been more sneaky about stuff, of course, but we would have still had like a negative image portrayed to the world. She got an ego with her, just like Trump do. She also got an ego with her, and a lot of stuff would have been about her ego. I get a feeling of some kind of condescension too, like she would speak to her staff in a very condescending way. This is what I'm getting so far from the cards, all alleged, just my interpretation. Let me see. So you got the devil reversed right here, which is someone who has dark thoughts and somebody that's toxic. So she would have also been like a dictator as well. We all know that Trump is no good, but I'm saying that I see right here that Kamala would have been a bully as well. She could be a bully at times. Like I said, she's not the most empathetic creature. Let me see. So hold on. All right. So then you got the harem, which is somebody that has a secret life that they don't want to get out. Over here, you got the Four of Cups reversed, which is she'll pretend to be sympathetic in front of everybody, but she first of all she's poor at communicating. I think we've noticed that in her speeches already. A lot of us would have been upset and just as heartbroken with her under being under her presidency as well. I feel like she would have had to feel like because she's the first woman president that there's something to prove. All of that for entertainment purposes. This is just what my gut and what my cards is telling me so far. I mean, I'm sorry if this is not what you guys want to hear, but I have to be completely honest. I have to read what my cards are saying. You know what I mean? Let me see here. So, like I said, there were scandals that would have not been gotten out, and I think that the cards are saying we kind of dodged. I mean, we're gonna have our own crises with Trump as president, but we also dodged some other crises that when we were being under Kamala Harris. So let's see. We got profit right next to the Wheel of Fortune reverse, which is a negative turn in circumstances, emotional turmoil. But I don't think it's the emotional turmoil. I don't think we would have prospered monetarily under her presidency either. Let me see. So you got the King of Cups, which is basically somebody that's not honorable. It's a hypocrite. Kamala Harris will not have followed through on a lot of promises she made. She made a lot. Like she's the type that make hasty decisions. You know what I mean? I don't get the feeling that she thinks thinks through some of the decisions she makes before she makes them. Now, yes, America would have celebrated, of course, when Kamala went into office, thinking that she was going to do everything she promised them. But Kamala Harris is very sneaky. She's very sneaky. So I'm seeing the independent woman card and the wealthy card too. So and it's right next to the death card, which is about endings. Then you got over here the resources justice card, which she was a lawyer, correct? And she's a Libra. That's a zodiac sign because the justice card is about legal battles and it's also about a Libra, which is the balance scale. But it's right next to the four of is right next to the Four of Wands, which means she would have been like America as a whole would have been very unstable under a woman's, not just a woman's. I'm sorry, that particular woman's presidency, because I believe America would be good under the right woman, but I don't think she was. I think that the cards are saying she's not the right woman for the job. Her decision making is not the best. Like I said, she lacks empathy for people. She's not really the type that's gonna empathize with the poor. I see here the wealthy is too. Like I think that even though she says she's not for the wealthy, she is for the wealthy, and she's not the most mature person, and she's sneaky. Is I think she lies. She would have told us a lot of lies. She wouldn't have been the most truthful with us about what was going on. The resources she would have wanted to keep more so for herself. Let me see. She'd have got us into war as well. So I think either way we were headed for a war. Let me see now. You got right here. Still would have had to been overworked Americans. I think a lot of whether Trump or Kamala is in office, I'm seeing a lot of the same stuff from last night. Like I said, I do apologize if this is not what you guys wanted to hear or expected about Kamala Harris, but I can't lie to you guys. I got to tell the truth. Also, I'm seeing the same thing about with Trump. Either way, we would have peace deals. I'm sorry, not peace deals, like sanctions and the deals we have with other countries. Either way, that would have came to an end because they wouldn't have liked us. But here's the kicker: with Kamala Harris, they wouldn't have liked the fact we had a woman president. They wouldn't have liked the fact that we were led by something feminine, if that makes sense. Whereas Trump, it's his own mouth that's going to get us into conflict with other countries. You know what I mean? I think that's where it contrasts is between Kamala Harris and Trump. Now, right here, you got the Nine of Pentacles reverse, which is I mean, sorry, not the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords reverse, which is about somebody that's in emotional turmoil or whatever. I think she's going to fail to see just like how much of an ineffective leader she will be. And this is what I'm seeing: an ineffective leader, an ineffective role model, someone who doesn't have the skills to be a leader. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I would love to see a woman president, but honestly, I just don't think Kamala Harris is the woman for the job. She'd have been had to prove that she could run the country by being super aggressive. You know what I mean? Just trying to, be extra to prove herself. Now let me see. I see somebody. She also done stuff with being self-serving and things like that. Selfish and self-serving instead of doing what's best for the American people. So I'm saying either way, it would have been some of the same things. It's just that we would have had a woman president and we could brag and say, oh, we had a woman president. So let me see. So she would have, in her mind, she created peace. In her mind, you know what I mean? She would have been like this good, upstanding leader or whatever. But she would have oppressed a lot of our people too. Our people would struggle under her presidency as well because she would bring this country to financial ruin. You know, she would mismanage our finances and like how I saw the same thing I saw with Trump. She would have messed up the national what's that thing called? You know the budget for the nation. I see her right here about financial exchanges, but I see right here about a lot of job laws, about a lot of financial laws, financial instability, and right here this is the card of ruin, and this is the card of oppression and struggling, which is what the American people would have done. We'd have had to work extra hard just to keep to make ends meet. Similar to what I predicted under Trump's presidency, that's going to happen. But right here, like the love from the people would have soured under her too. Now you got the female ruler right here, which is the Queen of Wands, the female ruler. Like to our face, she'd have been very friendly. She would have had people thinking, oh, um, how could I say this? Like, oh no, I'm trying my best. I'm trying to work at it. I'm trying to fix everything. This is my plan to fix everything. When really she's not. She's just planning to keep us from being angry and uproaring against her, if that makes sense. She's not. She pretty much don't wouldn't care about our plight. She wouldn't be too much better than Trump. This is what I'm seeing, all alleged for entertainment purposes. So you got the lovers reverse, which means we'd have had some kind of falling out. She would have believed she created peace when really she created disharmony. Let me see right here. If she would have win, and she would be the type that wants to keep up appearances, we'd have been blindsided by a lot of conflict. You see, a lot of fighting. A lot of fighting, a lot of conflict. I'm seeing again, there would have been a lot of social problems, but not in the same way as with Trump. With Trump, there's going to be a lot of gender social conflict. There's going to be a lot of racial social conflict. Where her, I mean, with her, it's just going to be social conflict, period. You know what I mean? Like, again, I'm seeing the whole the rich get richer, poor get poorer thing, where like same as I was saying with Trump. Here you go, the Queen of Swords reverse. Now, like I said, Kamala Harris is a Libra, and I remember I told you guys the sword sweeps is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. But here is a woman that's very critical, very petty, sweat the small details, very judgmental, not the most caring, not the most empathetic, very cold, the Ice Queen. Plus, she lacks the resources and skills to actually be a leader and be president. She just wants to do it for the money. I mean, like I said, I'm just being honest. She had people confused, believing that I'm trying to take this country in a new direction when really she's trying to take it in a direction that benefits her. Kamala Harris will be very ineffective as a leader. Not saying that Trump will be even any more effective. I'm not even saying Trump will be better. I'm saying that I don't see too much of a difference between their presidency. This is what I'm seeing. So I'm seeing right here, as you can see, all right, this is the Empress card, but it's in reverse. Now everybody knows that the Empress card is the mother card or the card of being pregnant. Now you know that Kamala Harris supports abortion, but what I'm getting from this card, okay, so if it's upright, it means birth and pregnancy. Reversed, it means terminations. She's okay, so it's right next to the King of Swords, which is about somebody that's analytical and logical, right? But it was also between this other card, which is about the master builder and having a master plan. Her master plan is to get women of color to abort their babies. This is what I'm feeling like. She's going to push the abortion rhetoric, but this is not about our civil rights. I get the feeling it's more about population control. This is what my gut is telling me, all alleged for entertainment purposes. This is why she's for abortion, not for our rights but for what the globalists want to push, the hidden agendas. Because this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing hidden agendas with her. Her pushing, agendas. Let me see. So you got the magician, which is somebody who has the resources. Yeah, she's going to give the resources to that. So you got the harem. You got the chariot, which is someone who's going to move very quickly. So she is going to want to implement. you know what I mean, these things right away if she would have got into office, and she would have wanted to give all a lot of funding for this kind of thing. Stuff population could, anything that got to do with population control. This is what I say. You know what I mean? Now let me see. Now she does feel defeated and upset that she lost, but I'm saying this is what she would have done had she walked into office. Now don't get me wrong. I am not saying that I'm anti-abortion on this channel. I am pro-choice in the I'm pro-choice in the fact that I feel like at the end of the day, it's a person's choice whether they want to have abortions or whatever they want to do with themselves, as long as you're not hurting other people. But what I'm saying is she's going to give you the things that you want, but it's for a very selfish agenda. It's not for your civil rights and for your human rights. That's not what she care about. If anything, she cares about making money, even if it's about shady business deals. Let's see. So we would not, as a people, we'd have regretted putting her in office. We would have not gotten what we wanted. Like I said, the rich would have still got richer and the poor would have still got poorer. Her and Donald Trump was after some of the same agendas. The difference between Donald Trump and her was that I think Donald Trump was more straightforward about the agendas he cared to push, whereas she was more so double talking, depending on who she was in front of, all alleged for entertainment purposes. Now, so to end on the last note, because I pulled the last six cards. We didn't have too much of a choice in this election to begin with, and we thought that with her, I think what the cards are saying, a lot of people wanted her to win because we felt like we didn't have much of a choice. It was either deal with Donald Trump, who we all, you know what I mean, believe and know is going to be a bit of a dictator, and we didn't like a lot of his vision. So a lot of Americans chose her because she was the only other option. This is what I'm seeing in the cards. You see how you got the seven of cups, which is the multi-choice card, but it's reversed, meaning that you don't have a lot of options. So then we thought that this would be a safer bet to vote for Kamala Harris. You see how this is the six of swords upright, which is about going to calmer waters. We thought that calmer waters, which we thought this would be better for us to just pick anybody that wasn't Donald Trump, which means her. Let me see. So she would have done a lot of spending. She would have spent too much of the taxpayers' money on silly stuff. This is what I'm seeing, stuff that was not really worth it. As a result, it would still been a lot of job loss, a lot of cutbacks. Like I think we're heading into some rough economic times, no matter who would have got in the office. So I feel like some of these things were going to happen regardless. You know what I mean? Now, so the last two cards are very positive cards, though, was leaving us with the relationship card and the card of hope of hope of a bright future. And I believe that this is saying that this is why people wanted to vote for her because they had a lot of hope for her and they believed she could lead us to a bright future. But I don't get that that's true. This is just what my gut is saying. So like I want to remind everybody, this reading was all alleged, just my interpretation of the cards. Now, and I had someone who asked me before they wanted to see if Trump was going to lead us into was going to betray us to Russia. So I'm going to shuffle these cards and we're going to answer that question. So we're going to answer that question. Spirit, will Trump betray us to Russia? Will Trump betray us to Russia? Spirit, will Trump sell out America for Russia? Spirit, please give me some insight. Will Trump sell out America to Russia? Will Trump sell out America, Spirit? Please talk to me. Tell me what's going on. Give me some insight into this reading. All this is all alleged. Like I want to remind everybody. How's everybody feeling? If you're liking this video so far, don't forget to smash that like button. All right, so we almost there. Will Trump betray us for Russia? Is Trump planning to betray? Oh, look at this. That card jumped out the deck. You see that the Two of Pentacles reverse, which is about some kind of not being able to balance something. I'm getting the feeling that even though it's Pentacles and Pentacles typically mean money, I feel like he's not going to be able to balance the relationship of him being the American president and him being friends with Putin. So something is going to have to come out of that situation. This is what my intuition is telling me. All alleged. So I'm ready to pull some more cards. Spirit, what about Trump and Putin? Will Trump sell America out for Russia? All right, I'm ready to pull some more cards and we're going to see. Now see, I got more cards dumping out. So let's read them in the way that they would have came out. So this would have been that way. Stability. Then you got the fighting card. Then you got somebody feeling like the nightmare is over or almost over. Um. hmm, Okay, so let me pull some more cards. A recession is coming, as I keep saying. Like I think we better prepare for something because we some kind of defeat or loss. Right here, you see a conflict and you see fighting. Like I said, I'm getting the incline like that we are going into some kind of war, or you know what I mean. Something is really brewing and coming that's going to mess up the economy, going to put us in debt and a recession. You know what I mean? There's going to be some kind of injustice going on, or some kind of loss that's like not in favor of the American public. Um, Let me see. Trying to move on from the past. Let me see this. So I see some stability here, but it's gonna something he's gonna have to give up something, but it's some kind of stability. He's gonna have to give up something for stability, and that's gonna cause conflict. Hold on, let me pull some more cards and then see. This could also be the card about incarceration. Maybe he'll be locked up for treason. I don't know. We're gonna see. So bright future, injustice, bright future. This is craziness. So the King of Cups, ruin. Then you resources. You got ruin. You got then pain and sorrow. All right. So as I look over these cards, the question was, okay, somebody's saying something. Hold on, I gotta come closer. Y'all know how I do. I recommended you love for personal. It's crazy. I was just putting people onto you. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate this publicity. I love you so much, my beautiful soul sister or brother, whichever one you are. I didn't really get a chance to look too good. So anyways, like I was saying, so is Trump going to sell us out for Russia? What I'm seeing right now, I'm seeing a defeat because this is the defeat card. Somebody that wants to fight, but somebody else is going to walk away and stuff like that, or accept the fact that we lost. And then there's a recession coming, like I said. So I see over here the nightmare being almost over, but before it's going to be a heck of a lot of conflict. He's going to have there's going to be some kind of financial loss, and I feel like stability is going to be lost with that financial loss, and him not Trump is not going to be able to juggle being friends with Putin and being a president. Maybe that within itself is going to be going to be looked at as like treason and things like that. Um, Let me see. So you got the injustice card or some kind of legal battle not ruling in the favor. I'm seeing that maybe Trump might get impeached. I don't know. Because, like, there's going to be some kind of threats, and I think he's going to be selling some kind of secrets because I see some kind of spy. This is the card where it's like some kind of spy in the camp. Or somebody going to be arrested that's a spy. This is what I'm seeing. It's kind of ruin, but somebody that's teamwork for resources, but something that's going to bring it to ruin and some kind of backstabbing, like some kind of ending, some kind of backstabbing, sorrow and pain, and some a king. It says the King of Cups over here, the upstanding man. Okay, this is getting weird. Okay, so let me pull some more cards and I can elaborate further because I'm seeing this. So I am seeing the conflict. I'm seeing that somebody just might get incarcerated. You know what I mean? I'm seeing that somebody is probably going to be spying, and somebody that's double talking, somebody that's at least giving the illusion of being an upstanding man, somebody that's going to be brought to ruin. Maybe Trump might get impeached for treason. Who knows? I mean, like I said, I don't know if I see that so far, but I'm trying to analyze what the cards are trying to say. So you got somebody that, so somebody getting, you know what? I get a feeling that Trump is going to get impeached, or at least he's going to come up in some kind of legal battle for impeachment because I'm seeing right here somebody getting their wishes fulfilled, and then somebody else that's overbearing or working extremely hard, like feeling overworked, exhausted, burnt out. I think the American public is going to be tired of this crap, like with Trump's presidency, period. And Trump is going to come under some legal battle that's not going to rule in his favor. But I do see some kind of spy activity going on. So I'm wondering if there's going to be some kind of known, if he's going to be selling some kind of secrets to Putin. Putin is still in power, correct? For leadership in Russia? Like, because I remember when he was president before Putin was in power. I don't know if Putin is still in power. Let me see what you guys are saying. I'm gonna take a pause to see what you guys say. Okay, you're a woman. All right. Okay. So I just glanced at the thing. I didn't look at who the handle was. Thank you, my sister. I appreciate you for your publicity. I hope I'm answering people's questions here. So, like I said, I see it like Yep. I see some kind of turncoat, somebody being sneaky. I do feel like Trump is going to try to kind of like sell America out, or at least be like like have America believe that, oh no, I'm not for Russia, and then have Russia believe, oh, we, yeah, we're for you guys, and yeah, I see him playing both sides against the middle, some kind of hasty judgment. So then you got the King of Swords, which I'm guessing is Trump, because Trump is a Gemini and Swords is air sign. So then you got the Hermit card. Is Putin a Virgo? I'm not sure. Can you guys let me know down below? So then somebody right here who's not very trustworthy is saying don't trust me. They are a dictator. Yeah, a dictator. I'm seeing some kind of like money. I'm seeing money involved in this. I'm wondering if Trump is gonna take some kind of pay to be like a to tell Putin things and he's not supposed to do that. And that could lead to him going to jail. Somebody's not gonna be fulfilled. Somebody is somebody is Yeah, somebody going to jail. Somebody going to lose a. We might lose a big fortune about this. So you got the world card reverse, which means some kind of project being stopped. I don't feel like Trump is going to go all 4 years. This is just what my intuition is saying. I mean, I don't know. Peace, balance, and harmony. I think, yes, I think it's going to be what I'm feeling. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what my intuition is saying. I just feel like with Trump's presidency, there's going to be a period of a lot of civil unrest. There's going to be a lot of protesting. A lot of Americans are going to be fed up and tired because the conditions are going to get worse in America. And we're going to end up trying to overthrow Trump. This is what I'm seeing. All alleged for entertainment purposes, of course. So then you got the disgraced leader. Yep, Trump is gonna fall. In order to get peace and harmony, he got to get out of office because you got the disgraced leader right here. He's going to be a scandal. It's going to come out that Trump was telling Putin stuff he wasn't supposed to tell him. This is what I'm feeling in my gut. All alleged, of course. So then you got the Nine of Pentacles. I'm wondering because I keep seeing a woman pop up. I'm wondering if a woman is going to be president after Trump. I think I'm going to look into that next, and that's going to be like the savior of us. Or if not a woman that's going to take over office, at least women are going to rise up against Trump and try to fight and get Trump out of there. This is going to be an unavoidable end. Eventually, Trump is going to cower because they're going to feel like he's making all kind of imbecile decisions, especially with keeping his rich friends rich. They're going to know about the cons and the scams that Trump is doing and the lying and the being sneaky and running back and forth to Putin and things like that. They're going to try to put an end to Trump's presidency. This is what I'm seeing. I feel like American women, you know what I mean, are going to try to rise up. But I don't know. I keep seeing women, like I said, either the president after Trump is going to be a woman or women are going to be the cause of him being overthrown, being impeached. You know what I mean? Now I know we're supposed to be talking about him selling secrets to Russia, but what I am seeing is the businessman that's doing shady business deals. I'm seeing somebody that's feel like they have either have no choice or they had choices but chose to miss those opportunities. Let me see. Somebody that come from old money, they wealthy, but they looking for more money. They're yeah. I think he's gonna be paid to tell Russia stuff. He doesn't care because as long as he gets stay rich, it's gonna benefit him some kind of way. There's gonna be Yeah, so then you got the Empress Reverse, which is the still about the terminations, the abortion issue. The abortion issues was not going to sit right with women, taking away women's rights, or at least female problems. Not just the abortion issue, but that's the beginning of it. The whole thing surrounding female issues is going to be what's going to be the downfall of Trump because women are going to get sick of Trump trying to control them and tell them what to do with their bodies, trying to take us back to 1950s. All of that for entertainment purposes, of course. He's going to be knocked off that high horse. He's headed for a fall. I don't think Trump is going to do his whole presidency. I really don't. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think Trump is. And I think the American people are going to realize Trump is an enemy of America. You know what I mean? Trump is toxic. Trump is sneaky. Trump is for himself. Trump is not the savior people think that he is. At least the Trump supporters. All right. So Trump is going to head for a fall. He's not. I don't think. Trump's going to go his whole term. I hope I'm answering you guys' questions that you guys have. Yeah, it's going to be stopped, and it's going to be exposed. All the stuff that Trump is going to be doing, that in office is going to be exposed, and he's going to yep, he's going to be fighting a losing battle. Let me see. He's going to want to be able to escape when he is exposed, but I don't think he's going to be able to escape. There we go again with the woman cards. The woman cards. A lot of relationships going to sever. I think even him and Russia, the relationship with him and Russia is going to eventually sever. You know what I mean? It's something that Trump is going to be blindsided by. Let me see. So then you got the hangman, which is about taking a pause or a time out. I see Trump getting arrested. I can't say when. I mean, I don't even think it's going to be soon. I I mean, if I was to put a time limit on it, which I don't like to do because with tarot, it'll tell you, it could just tell you what's going on. It could be years in the making. I get something in my gut is saying like two, like maybe 2 years into his presidency. This what I'm talking about is going to happen. Maybe he's going to have to be on guard against something. Let me see. So you got some an old friend from the past. Yep. So something's going to go down with him and Putin. Something's going to go down with him and Putin. But I still see something about women. So the military and women, something's going to bring him down. Let me see. Trump is greedy and only care about profit. And he don't care about what's the plight of the American people. He will be. He will. I get the feeling halfway into his presidency, this is when this stuff is going to happen. Where it's going to be, they're going to try to get him out of there. I give it about 2 years from now. All of that for entertainment purposes. I really don't like to put time limits on it, but this is what my gut is saying. All right, so they're gonna block communication with him in Russia. I don't know who this they is. I just know they. This is what my gut is saying. They're gonna realize that he's not a good role model. He's temperamental. He's sad, like again, the sassiness with the mouth. But you know what I mean. And he's immature and he's reckless. You know what I mean. He doesn't think about some of the things he does before he does it. He makes stupid decisions. This is what I feel like my cards are saying to me. Like I said, you got the King of Wands reversed, which is about somebody that's going to abuse his power. It's the lead. The upright, this is the last card. The upright is the King of Wands, which is the leader. Reverse is the leader that abuses his position of power and his authority. So I'm out of cards. So unless you guys have another question, which I'm gonna check the thing, I don't want to just log off in the middle of you guys having a question, wanting to know something. I don't see anybody else posting any questions. So I'm guessing that I answered some of you guys' questions. So just to debrief, Kamala Harris would have might have done things a little bit different than Trump, but we'd have still got some of the same results. So neither would have been a better fit for the presidency. Um, it's just the difference is Kamala Harris promised more than Trump did. You know what I mean? Trump, we knew. Let's just say we knew what to expect from Trump. We didn't know what to expect from Kamala Harris. We felt like Kamala Harris would have given us a better future. That was the original question. Now to the second question about if Trump is going to sell us out to Russia. I get the feeling that he is going to be selling like selling some information to Putin. But I get the feeling he's going to get impeached for this. He's going to be exposed for a lot of the things he does. He's going to do a lot of stuff when he's in office. This is what my card is telling me. All alleged. But it's going to like the people is going to get tired of Trump, and it's just all going to unfold. It's going to be a lot of civil unrest, but followed by peace. Now, I don't know if there's going to be a woman president or after Trump, or if women are just going to be the ones that really stand up and overthrow Trump. I'll come back and I can do a subsequent reading on that to be more specific. But thank you, my beautiful soul family, for tuning in. I love each and every last one of y'all. You guys have a good rest of your day. I'll be back on live soon, okay, with some more of your questions. Send me your questions if you have some more questions on this matter. Thank you, my babies. Bye.